This morning I want to share with you from Acts chapter 9, verse 6 to 9. It talks about how Apostle Paul had letters from the governor at the time to go persecute the Christians in Damascus. The Bible says that on his way to Damascus, he had an encounter with the Lord. A great light shone upon him and he lost his sight. He couldn't see anymore. And then a voice came, addressed him, Paul, Paul, or Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Now the mighty are fallen. How the mighty have fallen. This is Apostle Paul, who had every authority from the governor. He had the entire army at his beck and call. They were all supporting what he was doing, the persecuting of the Gentile Christians, right? And just when he was on his way to do another execution, the Lord, or he had an encounter with the Lord. How the mighty are falling. See, sometimes we will have all the authority, you will have all the powers that be, you will have all the backing that there is, but so long as or as far as it is not ordained by God, it is not guaranteed. The Bible says that who says and it come to pass when God has not ordained? If it is not God that is ordaining it, if it is not God that is approving it, so long as God is not in approval of it, it will not stand, it will not hold, it will not hold water. Paul had all the backing with him, yet he could not execute that particular task. And at that point, the Lord encountered him, or the Lord gave him an encounter with him. You see, sometimes it is when we are in our dying moment, that is when God will come through for us. Sometimes it is when you just want to finish yourself, more like at this point, and nothing working for me, so I might as well just do anything at all. That is when God will come through for you. I preached a sermon some time back and I titled it, "You are one mistake away from being used by God." Sometimes it is when the mistake is coming. It is when you are making that mistake. It is when it looks like you are becoming deadly, you are becoming poisonous, you are becoming a bomb. That is when God will grant you an encounter with him, so that he will reveal to you things to come. It is when you are seated on the fence there sometimes. That is when God comes through for you. How the mighty are falling. You remember King Saul, and interestingly, both Saul, who was the king of Israel, and Saul, who was persecuting the Gentile Christians, all of them are called Saul, and all of them were from the tribe of Benjamin. And the Bible says that Saul from Tarshish. Okay, Taros, sorry. Saul, who was the king, he was mighty, he had everything in him, yet he couldn't survive, he couldn't stand to the end. The Bible says that he lost it. Right? He lost everything because he wanted, or he was fighting a man that God had appointed. You see, between Saul, King Saul, and David was ordained by God. David was anointed by God, but Saul was appointed by the people. Right? David became the first man in the second position, and that was something that Saul should have understood, to say that he will understand that and not to use his power, his authority, to abuse the young.